Tractor's back, Lady A. It's back. Looking good. Morning, everybody. Chad and Lady A, Adler Farms. Give that a second to warm up. I got my tractor back from Grandpa yesterday. Here's the footage. Where's my sticker? Where's the sticker?
No, I didn't do anything with the sticker. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't do it.
This is why it's so clean. The sticker's gone.
Did I blast it off?
Probably. I don't know. I think it actually came off in transport.
There was no sticker.
I know. Driving
With
it. It looks good, man. It's empty.
There's no fuel. Oh, wait a minute.
It's got a little bit.
Are you saying I used it?
No. It had 51.4 when I brought it. 51.9. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, from here to there. I backed it up twice.
Well, you texted me and said you needed some money for some more fluid because I didn't buy enough, but I see what happened.
I said, no.
That's where all the fluid went.
Yeah. You know, when I first built this garage, the intent was to keep that floor clean.
That's gone.
It's gone. I don't know about this. He said other guys have done it. This ramp will come down when he hits it with that weight. We're about ready to find out, aren't we? Watch my truck.
The parking brake's on, by the way.
Parking brakes on the truck. That's good. That way it won't. Well, look at there. By golly, it's going to work. That's better than having the ramps. Hey, you know what? That's better than having the ramps on there. That was easy.
So tell me when this axle is a little bit behind the rear tire.
This axle. Oh, you mean this?
So this axle should
Yeah.
be a little bit behind.
Oh, well, it is. That's it right there.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, you're right there.
Well, there's Dad and I are in a coyote group on Facebook, and there's there's like 25,000 people in there, isn't there?
20, yeah, about 23, 24, 25.
Worldwide, and we sent them the specs for our trailer and told them what it was, and I sent them a picture of it like this, and they were like, hey, your rear axle, for this size trailer anyway, my rear axle on my tractor should be just barely behind the rear axle here.
Well,
So
yeah, you take out the roundness, the circumference of the hub there, then you're good. You're perfect.
I
What
bought
is
some
that?
new straps.
Oh, I see.
So the ones I was using were 5,000 pound straps, and we had 4 of them, which is plenty, but these are twice that.
Okay,
So they're
Wow.
made for hauling, and
got it.
I've got chains, but the chains, I need to like weld on some hooks because the chains were like, they were just rubbing paint.
Oh yeah, tear
Whereas
your
straps, they don't do that, so.
yeah.
Woo! It's awfully
Work.
clean.
Boy, it does look good, doesn't it? Brand new, right out of the box.
It does. Looks real good. Man, I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Stuff always comes back nicer. It's always been that way. I mean, I brought you my pole saw I broke. I brought you my little DeWalt chainsaw I broke.
Still in there. It's nice and clean, ready to go.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
It's ready to go. I had my power washer here for a little bit. It's ready to go. Remember the little battery powered one?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, yeah.
That's right. Hey man, it's I like to learn stuff like that, little or big. It's very similar, and I like having all the fluids replaced, all the oil and everything ready to go. And it makes me
Well, and the
feel
dealership
good.
wanted like $900 to do this for all that.
I was watching a video and somebody said that's like $600, $700 for them to do that, and I'm here to tell you right now, I wouldn't take it to a dealer if I could.
I mean, it's a lot of labor.
You know?
You have to know what you're doing, and maybe the convenience is
Well, it's
easier
like
for some
anything.
people, but
yeah, but I really though, once you do something once like that, the next time will be easier and easier and easier.
well, it's been raining for 3 days, so get a good look at it, because when I roll
Oh.
it off, when I roll it off the
Well,
trailer,
just do me a favor. Don't bury it.
well, if you know how I need to tell on myself, but I got stuck the other day because I had my hay forks on there. When you have 4-wheel drive and a bucket, it's actually really hard to get stuck because you can use your bucket to get out.
Yeah.
But with those forks, I was just sticking them in the ground, and it was just, there was nothing. I mean, Ray did it. Never mind. Ray
Yeah,
did it.
yeah. I think most of us were thinking the same thing. We saw the video. Why did you try that in the first place, young man?
I'm still learning the capabilities of my tractor and
Well,
the conditions of my property when it rains. That's my
man's
default
got to
answer.
a man's got to know his limitations.
And then I wanted to see if my truck could pull it out.
You ended up getting the neighbor's 100 horsepower tractor, right?
Yeah, well, I knew I could. I mean, I
Okay.
knew.
Yeah.
He actually stopped by and was going to get it out for me. And he goes, "You want me to get it, or are you going to film it?" And I said, "Let me try it for film, and then you come down and we'll film you getting it out."
It's good.
Cool. Love you, man.
Anyway, love you
Appreciate
too,
it.
buddy. Oh, I love you.
Oh, always, always.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Absolutely.
Now it'll go a lot.
Well, when it dries out,
it'll go faster.
when it dries out, you need to come down and do the box blade.
Oh yeah.
And do my driveway, and
yeah,
there's.
that'd be great.
So I bought some the little metal coat hanger flags. You know, the little cheap property marking ones.
Oh, okay.
You know, you get like 100 of
Okay,
them for $10.
right. Yeah, right.
And what I'm doing when it rains, I go around and I throw them in the ground in the low spots where I have puddles.
Yes.
That way, it's marked.
And you can take your tractor and your box blade and go round and around and
Well,
fill
you
it
can.
in. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can't. I'm marking them for you,
That'd be great.
but you have better eyesight for better eye. You've done it in your driveway. I haven't
Yeah.
done that yet.
Yeah.
I can handle my driveway because I just one line.
Exactly.
But hey, that's Bruce's seat.
What are you doing up there?
That's Bruce's seat. What's you doing?
You better now look, he's going to show that video to Bruce, and Bruce is going to be all mad at you, little girl.
Huge thanks to Grandpa, man. My dad, my whole adult life, anything I buy, purchase, break, whatever, he can make it look like new, top your fluids off, all that good stuff. So huge shout out. It's nice, like whatever you take to him comes back cleaner than you took it. Hey, you got back up. You got back up. You got back up, come on. Yeah, it looks good. All the fluids, hydrostatic fluid, all that stuff. All good. I like it. Real clean machine. How you doing? Huh? How you doing? How's that baby? Still growing it? Still getting big? Huh? Still getting big in there? Is that the spot? Where's the spot? Is that it? Oh, getting a little stretch out. Come on. Come on. Just not gonna do it. Woo. Sunny. Bunny. Badonk. Tipsy. Hornet. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Hey, you don't really fit in there. You don't. I know you like it, but you don't fit. You fit in that one. You do. Huh? I'm gonna stay way back here. Is that all right? How's that udder? It's looking pretty big. Huh? Such a beautiful cow. My goodness. Don't get concerned for nope. No discharge or anything. Bag is definitely bigger though. Well, there's a little discharge, but that's not fair. I didn't plan that. She actually spends her nights, where's that? In the alpaca shed every night. So that's where we think the baby's gonna drop. So we're not super worried with her being in here and not having straw in there. I'm actually trying to discourage it since there's no straw in there. Now I have straw. Just looking to see if there's any discharge. I have straw, and I know some of you are, oh my goodness, go ahead and put it down, put it down. This gets wet, really wet. I'm telling you, she only comes in here to get out of the wind for a second, okay? She spends her nights faithfully in the alpaca shed. This one at night, especially when it's windy or rainy, which, can you guys hear that wind? Blowing in a storm. especially when it's windy and rainy, the donkeys typically stand in here. That's pretty cool, huh? I showed you guys this a while back. Comes free with a hubcap. Wonder who lost that. Good little parcel box. I might put some reinforcements on the lid. I don't know the lid's pretty heavy. If I add some reinforcements, it's going to be even worse. I even thought about doing that Brazilian Jitsu burn wood thing on it. I do have some treated lumber I'm going to put on the bottom of it, and we've also got some base rock we can take out from underneath the greenhouse and make a little pad right here. So right now the UPS driver, parcel driver, whoever's dropping off packages, they essentially have to like dodge what's going on right here. Mud, dirt, grass, all that good stuff. Okay, this looked a lot different right here. And this gate, or this panel right here, bowed way out. And now we've got at least one section of our fence, which we still got to do 300 feet, give or take, which I'm not complaining about, and I may try and do it today. I already bought all our, like weather permitting, I already bought all our cattle panels. I think I just need like maybe 20 2x4x16s, so I got to go get that. But the lumber yard's closed until Monday. I forgot they're closed on the weekends. So unless I want to drive to a big box, we can only get about halfway, but that's all right. Whew. How long you guys been laying down there? This one's in there pretty stinking good, which makes sense. That was a corner post. And then I was trying real hard. You can see I got pretty close, but I was trying hard not to crush my culvert here. Where's that at? So anyway, let me see what I can pick up here and discard, and I'll get back with it. Yep. Man, one of you guys said it best. They can count all their blessings. You know what I'm saying? No rain in the forecast for 4 or 5 days. So let's start this pump. And then I'm going to cut that trench a little bit bigger. I tried to do it with the fire hose yesterday. Didn't film it, nothing like that. But there's just not enough pressure coming out of the fire hose to drill that channel, if you will. So anyway, I can tell it's windy right here. Let's get this pump fired up, and then I'll dig out that channel a little bit, and that'll help with the water tremendously. I mean, we're way down. I'm still ahead of where I want to be, but it's not as, empty as I'd like it to be. Hold me accountable. I'm hiding from the wind. I'm going to cut the dam with the tractor or Ben's tractor or an excavator when this dries. We've had 2 or 3 days of rain. So let me get this dry, and then before the next rains, we're gonna just cut the dam and get this water out of here. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. You guys hold me accountable. Keep telling me. Whew! All right. This is good enough for now. It's got a long ways to go. And this little area has to fill up before it really starts ripping. But you can see that once this area fills up, we got pretty good movement on it. So sorry, I know the pump's loud, but yep. Let's get back in the side by side, see if we can block the wind a little bit. We do have a 2-inch hose that I was hoping would start working as a siphon, but the problem is it's like 100 and some feet long. I don't want to cut it because we may use that. And it was really expensive, like $2 a foot. So I don't want to use that, but the quickest solution, like you guys have been telling me, is to just cut this dam. Just cut it. That's what we're gonna do. It is too wet for really anybody back here. A track hoe might be able to do it because it's not super wet back here. This is a hill, it's elevated, so all the wetness. We're just gonna keep going on it, guys. I'll figure it out. I keep telling a story. You guys keep saying, you know, man, you're talking about the pond, you're talking about the pond. I know, but it's part of my life, it's part of my project. So let's let this rip a little bit, and I'll make sure the water level doesn't get low enough that this doesn't flow and work with the pump. But for now, I've really got a mission. I need to go up and finish the fence across the front of the property because we've got something coming that's gonna change the face of the whole property. Like all the little burn piles and trash piles and things like that you guys see. I feel like I need to hurry and clean those up because of how gorgeous this item is that's on its way. I mean, custom built from the ground up. I'm absolutely blown away. So, and designed by us. We picked it. We designed this and everything. So, but I need to go finish the fence up front and just keep working on that. So let's go do that, and I'll probably check back with you guys here in a little bit. I just got a notification rain's gonna start in 20 minutes, so that's a good time. Before I go up to the front and start working, I want to show you guys something. Like I mentioned, my brother and sister-in-law have a channel. In their most recent video, they showed that they found a water source on their property. Now, I could tell by looking, and so could they, when we walked around initially, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago before they bought the property. We could tell there was a previous pond on the property. Like you can tell there's a significant low spot with what looks like some kind of dam. We knew it was there, but coming out of that drought this last summer, how could you tell? Clarify something. An aquifer is an underground body of water filled by excessive rainwater. Like it's literally a pocket underground of water, an underground lake, if you will. And a spring is when that aquifer fills too much and it springs out of the earth and it fills your ponds. But we've got one, and I think it's super cool. Kyle and Shannon just found standing water on their property, and I told Kyle, which I'm sure he's done or gonna do, but I said, hey, go see where that's coming from. He was like, all right. So remember, we had a dozer out here clear all this land, but I had him leave this area alone. That's why there's all this dead honeysuckle and brush and all that out here. But right in here, he's actually standing on it, CJ is. Right in here, he knows too, it's the freshest. What do you think, buddy? But like right here, there's just water just appears out of nowhere. There's nothing like, it's not down there, but it just like comes out of the ground and it's got flow to it. It's not standing still. And it slowly picks up, The cows love it, especially when they're getting fresh rainwater. I mean, that's what it is. It's filling from somewhere up here. And it fills clearly like a pond or an aquifer or something underground, and then it bubbles up right here. But as you guys know, most of the Midwest, north to south, you know, there was a pretty serious drought this summer. So we didn't see this summer. It was dry. But yeah, pretty excited to see it back. That's kind of what I'm up against. I just wanted to show you that and tell you to go follow my brother and sister-in-law, because they just found one and they're going to need help figuring out what to do with theirs too. I say that because that's what I'm up against when I'm draining my pond, is this steady flow of water. Like, it never ends. Like, what do? Dam up the spring? No. So we're in quite a whatever. We just may have to wait until this summer when it's not raining again. It's so strange. You pray for rain and pray for rain, and then it comes and you're like, oh my goodness, I wish it would stop raining. Then it stops raining and you're like, oh my goodness, I wish it would rain. All right, I'm gonna go up top and work a little bit, and I'll check back with you guys here after a while. We'll see if anything cool happens. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. How blessed am I that these are my problems? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys being here. Stay tuned. She's always watching me. So no news yet. Nobody's, no baby cows on the ground, no baby calves. Man. Now there is promise, because I think I shared the video like 3 days ago, but Tipsy is not coming to food. Like, she stays back. She's a little bit withdrawn. She lets me put the food out before she comes up and gets food. That is a sign that she's getting close. I'm gonna send Aaron and Kylie over at Lone Rock Ranch a video here real quick and just show them the size of her bag and see what they think. But it's at the end of this week or middle of the week, the temperature's supposed to drop again. And our local weatherman that people actually kind of trust, he actually says we're gonna get some snow. The snow you guys are getting in California, he says we're gonna get it at the end of the week, like, what would that be, St. Patty's Day. Clear. Okay. By the way, check this thing out. So this is a heavy duty hitch from Gen Y. It's a torsion system, torsion bars. So when we took Tessie, my dad and I were talking about this, but it was too windy when I went and picked up the tractor. But this trailer is not super heavy. Keep in mind, Tessie is a Highland. She was pretty tall, taller than June. She's not huge. She's not near as big as Tipsy. Tipsy's probably got at least probably 300 pounds on Tessie. Now, Tessie is a little over 2 years old. Tipsy is 6 years old. Tessie and Tipsy, whew, Tessie did not want to be in the trailer at all. And when Ray and I hauled her, we had to haul her all the way to Stillwater. And she's doing great, by the way. I've gotten a couple of updates. I'll see if I can get some more for you guys. When we hauled her to Stillwater, every time she moved, turned, or spun, we felt it in the truck. Now, I've got a light duty truck. I could go get a heavy duty, but that's just money. And I don't really haul enough cattle for a heavy duty truck. It's an extra expense I'll only use or benefit from not very often at all. So I got that Gen Y hitch, which basically negates or takes away the worry of feeling your load moving up and down in that trailer, because Tessie was not happy in that trailer and she fought us the whole way, plus it was windy. So anyway, I'm going to link that hitch down below. If you don't haul stuff for a living, you don't need that hitch, okay? It is a game changer, but it is a true accessory to a truck, and it is not, I'm not going to say it's not cheap, because it's not a cheap thing. It's not a cheap item. You can't buy something like this and get it for a super cheap price, okay? It's a little bit expensive. It serves a purpose. So it absolutely was a game changer for us, not hauling more than maybe a couple of cows or whatever at a time. But I'll say this, when we hauled Tessie down there to Stillwater, fought us the whole way. Truck, trailer was moving all over the place. I got like 8 miles a gallon. We hauled 2 heifers and Tipsy back, and we got 10 miles a gallon because they just stood in the trailer. They weren't that upset. And that was without the new hitch. So I'm kind of excited to haul with the hitch and see if that makes a difference. I know it does on any heavy load, anything like that. I'm very pleased with it, but check it out, check it out. I didn't get them all done, but I got most of them. I actually ran out of 2x4s, or I would have kept going. But I did run to the big box because, like I said, the local lumber yard is closed. So I went and got more 2x4s, and I can start tomorrow and finish this up just in time for the special delivery of the super cool. I can't even, I don't know what to call it because I don't want to call it what it is. I don't want to give it away. Some of you might have guessed. New members, they already know, but don't worry. You guys are going to find out soon enough. Members don't see things non-members don't. They just see them like 24, 48 hours early. Because I don't want to, if you can't afford $3 or $4 a month to further support the channel, I don't want to keep anything from you. I don't think that's right. So our membership, all you do is get early access, which is maybe 24, 48 hours. But there truly is no calf, okay? I'm not hiding that from anybody. Members don't know anything you guys don't know about calves. And I don't know that I'll actually, if I do it, I'll tell members like 30 minutes before everybody else, because some of you members give away things when I divulge it in the members only area. So cool. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sections. That's 20 2x4s left to do. And then I know I've already got enough cattle panels because Adler and I went and got those the other day. Yeah, pretty soon we can rip out all that barbed wire, all that mess. We'll have nice, pretty cattle panels across the front. We'll trim these off. I don't think we'll do solar lights all the way down them. That's a bit expensive and a bit much. But we might put a top rail someday. Don't know. But we'll trim the tops off the posts. So if we do decide to add something, we can. Man, look how green it's getting. Here's why part of it's getting green. Oh man, that black gold, that alpaca gold. It looks amazing. But I hope y'all are doing well. I know this video was kind of all over the place because Dad's footage with the tractor was actually from yesterday, and then we're back here today. But just got a lot of irons on the fire. Very, very blessed. I wouldn't want any other type of irons on the fire. Let's put it that way. You guys are a big part of why life is so grand right now. And I sincerely appreciate it. Wonder what that fell off of. But I sincerely appreciate it. And I'm so excited to get this thing delivered tomorrow. It's going to be here about 1 p.m. Do I do that members only? If this video gets 6,000 likes, I'll post a picture when the item gets here versus making everybody wait until Tuesday at 4. It's being delivered by someone you guys got to meet. I've never met him either. I'm super excited. I'm going to go home and eat a lot. I'm hungry. But with that said, man, God bless you guys for being here. God bless you for watching, no matter what the thumbnail is, no matter what the title is. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, my family and I are very, very grateful and very thankful that you guys watch no matter what. Because there's a lot of things out there that could, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of, I appreciate you spending your time with us. I truly do. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.